Hello, all my beautiful mystic friends. Welcome to your weekly mystic. This is where we break the energy down from the days of the week rather than from the zodiac. And we're doing Monday through Sunday, so the weekend energy will be a combination of Saturday and Sunday, but all the rest of the days will be separated out. This is something that I do for the collective, so it is all sun, moon, and rising signs. No matter what your horoscope is, this is a weather forecast of energy. We also have some affirmation decks here that are for law of attraction. We have a little bit of crystal energy and the energy of the sacred geometry deck, along with 2 tarot decks to back that up. So the collection of the energy helps to kind of hone in on the true energy of the week. And if you'd like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. And remember, all things Royal Mystic can be found at royalmystic.com if you'd like to book an appointment. If you'd like to go to the store, we have Royal Mystic Curiosity Shop. The link is right there. You can also purchase a gift certificate. There's a link for that. And there are links for the Vibe Tribe and the descriptions of the different services I offer. I don't just do tarot readings, so check that out if you'd like to. And with that being said, thank you all. Please hit the like button. It helps me to distribute the video faster. The algorithm picks it up when everybody hits that like button. It's not about me being vain. It's about trying to get the video out to as many people as possible, because as you well know, everybody needs some of this good positive energy, and that's what our whole mission here at Royal Mystic is to help people get through their everyday life and overcome challenges. So with that said, let's go into this beautiful reading. So we have the first 2 cut cards is the Devil, is the Capricorn major arcana, and the 9 of Pentacles. So the Devil card is a representation of Pan. Pan is an old school god that is all about the energy of kind of being seduced. So it's a very seductive energy. It's very alluring. It can mean very sensual energy. It can also mean being kind of unfocused or focused on self-destructive things. So whatever that energy is for you, this is just a kind of a cautionary energy of telling you, hey, don't get distracted, right? Because you've got something bigger going on here with that 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles is the energy of being very much in the producing of your own beautiful abundance through your belief. So if you get distracted, you won't be as focused. And this is the energy of believing that the universe is continuously conspiring in your favor. And by that belief, through that energy and vibration, you literally make it happen for yourself. This is the Garden of Eden energy. So that's a very poignant first 2 cards. So for those of you who needed to hear that, don't let yourself fall into, and I don't care if it's just watching television. I get to binge watching stuff, and I have to remind myself, hey, your reward is once you finish these readings, you can go watch. So that's the way I have to handle it. Once I finish this, I can go watch. Here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek for the week of April 19th through the 25th of 2021. We thank you so much for these messages, and we receive them in the beautiful energy, the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed reading. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. Okay, so we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday. Our underlier is that 5, the second split card. I don't want to forget it. I kind of stick it in the little track running in the back of my head when I see the second cut card. It's the 5 of Swords, and we'll talk about that in a second. But you got the 7 of Swords here. So the 7 of Swords is the energy of releasing what no longer serves you, what you don't need to pack around with you. And sometimes this means packing and moving. Sometimes this means stepping away from a bad habit or an old habit that you want to change. The Seven of Swords is releasing you from the obligation to carry that any further. You can lay it down. So, whether it means 2 weeks notice, sometimes that's the two things that you're dropping is here's my 2 weeks notice. I've got a better job, and we'll kiss that up to the universe for you. Oh, look at that. Our next underlier is the Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to let that, I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle these cards and get them out here. So, the Five of Swords is the energy of being sick and tired of being sick and tired, where you're at the place where you just want it over already. Don't rush yourself. Don't jump to the end before it's time. It's not time to make that move yet. When the Five of Swords shows up, it means stand your ground and hang in there. Let the universe bring the cavalry. Whatever you're trying to wait for is just right there. You're right on the cusp of it. Don't quit 5 minutes before your miracle. I can't express that enough. And there we go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. With the Three of Pentacles over here. And the Three of Pentacles, of course, is working to do the groundwork to allow yourself to have the abundance when it's time. Now, when the Three of Pentacles is happening, it can feel like nobody's paying attention, or that all this work is for nothing. Sometimes we feel like it's unrewarding because it's kind of behind the scenes work. And that will allow you to make that big movement, though, because you got to get all the stuff ready for the bigger picture, right? For later on. You want to get all that foundation ready. We have courage here. This is a really great card. It's one of my favorite cards in this deck. My fear of rejection does not stop me from bravely going forward. And my beautiful mystic vibe tribers, let me tell you, the hardest thing to do was for me to get out here and start doing what I do, because it was so not okay back when I was younger. I couldn't let people, I couldn't share my ability. And my ability wasn't as good. It wasn't as strong. I didn't have the life skills that it took for me to be able to do this. So I had to try, because I felt this divine guidance. I was literally being told by divine, literally having a conversation to get on YouTube. And I will not tell you that I was not scared, you know what-less, but I did it anyway. I felt the fear and I did it anyway. So the fear of rejection is usually fear of failure, fear of being told, no, you're not good enough, is the thing that normally stops you from stepping over that threshold into your destiny. So I want to really harp on that for somebody. Honey, we're all scared when we're trying something new. This is the rite of passage. You've got to risk the failure in order to succeed. So there you go. That was a moment. So motivation. I am motivated, and motivated people help me to improve my finances. You could even say motivated people help me to improve all my circumstances, right? So we love that energy of being in a place of the go-getter energy. And it's true, when you are in that energy, or when you get around people who have the same motivation, they help to feed that fire. So everybody has their own ways of doing things, but it seems like even when in my psychic energy, when I'm around other people with gifts, it gets stronger. It amplifies me, and it amplifies them as well. That's why we love our little weekly workshops. If you're not part of the Vibe Tribe and you want to be, you can join with the button below. There's a join button below here. We've got Skolosite, which is peace, which is a really strong, beautiful, it's like grace in a crystal, okay? Very strong energy. It is very fragile, but it's a beautiful, beautiful, peaceful energy. Very, very loving and gentle. Let's see what we have in our And always we will talk about these after the reading, these two decks. Ooh, rebirth, transformation, reweaving, and reactivating. So this is all about the flower of life, and we'll get into that, how it turns into Metatron's cube. So it does move in that energy. You see I have the flower of life ring on my thumb. It's the Genesis pattern. That is the formation of all things. And the Metatron's cube is every single thing in the universe. Every single thing in the universe is contained in that. That is the life force of all that is or ever will be. So here we go. Monday, Monday, Monday. Well, there's that old Five of Swords. We're in that place of hanging on by a toenail. By the skin of your teeth, you're hanging in, but it's okay. Just hang in there just a little bit longer. Because here it comes. All that you needed. Financially, the Ace of Pentacles is a restoration energy. It is a gift from divine because it is an ace. So this is the foundation you need to step forward, and it also allows you to be brought to a place of security and stability. So just hang in there. You're being reinforced with the Pentacles energy, the Ace of Pentacles. Divine is bringing the big guns. That's a wonderful energy. That's Monday. Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Tuesday, well, holy man, I almost said a swear word. Oh, I'm so excited. Two Nine of Cups on top of each other. Literally, my eyes are watering. I'm so happy for this. So this is big deal, big deal, big, 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 big deal. So the Nine of Cups means your heart's desire being granted. And it's absolutely, you see the look on their face is the celebratory energy. And they're very satisfied, content, happy, feel like they've broken through this barrier. And my friends, this is the yes from the universe. And you got a double, boom. So talk about amplified. Oh, Tuesday. Hallelujah. So please don't give up here with that Five of Swords energy. Please. Stay in it. Stay in the game. Head in the game. Wednesday. So 2 Nine of Pentacles for Tuesday. Wednesday. 4 of Pentacles, which is the Miser card. That's being able to really actually put some money away or hold it, right, without having to spend it. Being in a place of security. And the Queen of Swords. This is focused down to the fine point of her sword. This is either acing a job interview, being very much dynamic in your information and ability. Your skill is highly sought after, and it does mean being seen as very, 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 the air signs, so the air signs are Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So I want to say something because I found something out cool. Aquarius used to be known as an angel in the original depiction of the zodiac. It was not a water bearer or a, that, because that's the, now it looks like a water bearer because it's very liquidy. Well, it's an angelic energy. So that would put them in the air sign. And that's why people get confused that it's an air sign. I think it's a water sign. I did too when I was first learning tarot. So the air energy is all about being charismatic, being very much in a place of fairness, making sure that there's focus, and being able to speak in a very eloquent way, and being very much in a place of knowledge, okay? This is that absolutely being silver-tongued. Seriously, the air signs have this ability to do this, to be able to speak concisely and be in a place of identifying and relating to people. So it's very strong. Whatever this is, if you're going through a job interview or something here, or you're trying to get into like an interview of some kind and getting some financing going, that's a really strong energy. So Hallelujah for Wednesday, the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Well, I've got more air sign energy. This is something coming from divine very quickly. It can mean a contact of some kind or getting the word back, whatever you're waiting to hear. Or it's time for go, 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 because whenever the knight shows up, he's hauling butt on this horse. It is not a slow moving card. So it's like out of the blue, the lightning strikes and everything's going, right? So it's like somebody flips the switch. Now, the Four of Swords is reminding you to be ready. Don't let yourself be in a place of exhaustion. Take all the rest you need. Make sure you eat good food. Put yourself in a place of taking good care, physical care of yourself, because when it's time to go, you're going to be ready to go. You want to be ready to go. Boy, air signs are just going crazy here. There's the Libra Major Arcana, the Justice card. So Thursday is the Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords, and Friday is absolute Libra Major Arcana, the Justice, being laser focused on your target, and so she's focused on the sun. You see that? Well, that's a divine timing thing, because there's the sun. This is a great week, guys. I'm so happy. Yay! So the sun is the happiest card in tarot, A. The Justice card means right decision being made and being divinely focused. She's got a blindfold on and she's using her spiritual energy, funneling it down to the goal. That is manifestation in process. This is manifesting your future, being so undisturbed by anything else, being so focused, just funneling it down into the goal, and that's the goal showing up. So the sun with this little baby is the promise of the universe for a new beginning and backing you up to where it actually brings it to fruition. The sunflowers in this card are no accident. They were put there because sunflowers are part of the Fibonacci sequence. They have the spiral of life or the golden mean, whatever you want to call it. It is absolutely about everything coming back to fruition, the cycle renewing, and the target being attained. Hallelujah. Friday is going to be a bang-on day as well. And let's see what the weekend holds. Why not? Maybe it's the Wheel of Fortune. Well, still good. 6 of Cups with the 8 of Rods. So the 6 of Cups is soul family energy. These are the people around you who are so happy for you when all of this good stuff is going on. It can be your actual family. It can be friends. It can be coworkers. If you work with a bunch of people who really get along with you, that's your tribe. And right now we have our tribe as the Royal Mystic Vibe tribe. So, I mean, I appreciate all of you. We have the 8 of Rods, which is part of the new birth that's coming in from this Sun card. All of these are brand new possibilities and new beginnings just flying at you from all directions. So I couldn't be happier with this week. And man, this is something to look forward to. I hope you all enjoy it. Forward this to your friends because this is dynamic. They need to know things are getting better. This week is going to be a blockbuster week, guys. So we're going to move into a little bit of this education before we start our meditation. Here is the 2 cards we're going to talk about. And the first one, I'm going to go with the more wordy one is the Metatron's Cube here, the Rebirth card. Number 7, transformation, reweaving, and reactivating. My spiritual and physical bodies are reborn and reweaved at a cellular memory level. That's exactly what that Sun card is talking about as well, by the way. Okay, so the Rebirth card activates and acknowledges your need for transformation by reweaving, reactivating, and cleansing your DNA patterns. It is now time to let go of old ways of thinking, release the belief system you have held on to for so long, and allow your body, mind, and spirit to shift in accordance with the inevitable changes. As we ride the waves of an increase in universal vibration and frequency, as well as dealing with interrelationships Yeah, that was right. I was making sure I wasn't reading the word wrong. Within ourselves, our family, and business, we need to keep up with the forever changing shifts that are becoming an everyday occurrence. If you have noticed any unhealthy change in your way of life, it's time to make those changes now. The rebirth brings in the 8-dimensional frequencies. It represents duality on all levels, male and female, heaven and earth, light and dark, body and spirit, and old and new belief patterns. In the creation story, as depicted in this card, so here I'm going to start telling the story as we go. I just want to, dadgummit. Oh, I turned it right back to the right page. Talk about amazement. All right, so I want to show you as we do this. I want you to get it. So, you see that first little ring by my fingernail? That's the first, that's like the ovum, the very first cell, and it starts to divide just like you do when you're creating a life, okay? So DNA works the same way. All things create through the same kind of process, just in their own cellular pattern, right? So as it multiplies, there you see the very first thing is the first flower of life. And I'm going to go backwards here so you can see what I'm talking about. Where did it go? Hang on. Got an educational moment here. Let Royal Mystic get herself together. Where you is? Come on, flowers of life. Y'all are in here, I know. There we go. So, we start off. Yep. The Genesis pattern is the very first one, and that's the one that's on my hand. It's called planting the seed. So that's when the first multiple cells start happening. You start seeing them overlap and overlap and overlap, and you can see the actual flower in the center. Okay? Then we go into the egg. It is more, it's multiplied on top of itself again, and now you can see this line emerging from the top to bottom. You can see these other little things happening. This is like a I think it's like 13 cells, yeah. So it's turned into 13 cells. This is the blueprint, the egg of life. Then you go into the cocoon. This is multiplied so many times. You remember that line that was up the middle? Now it's running down all edges, and you have a surrounded center here. You have a case. It is encased like a cocoon. That's the caterpillar. And the fruit of life. This is where it adds on more beautiful rings, and you notice the cocoon is off the outside, and it has turned into the fruit of life, the spheres of knowledge. So you've now broken out of that stage of learning, and you're into your full formation. And what does that blossom into? Metatron's cube, the all, and the Akashic record. So that's the progress that goes into these phases that we were looking at. I just had to show you how that works. Now, let's talk more about this card. So, that's the creation story in accordance to the sacred geometry, okay? As we move into it, the Metatron's cube holds within it the 5 platonic solids, which are the building blocks of all forms of life, and hold the blueprint hold the blueprint of our creation. depends on how you look at that. It could be blueprint. What you're brewing up. So, practical application. By adapting to new frequencies and different ways of thinking and doing, we can open our hearts to new understandings and anchor fully into our body of light to support us in our inevitable evolutionary changes and shifts. It is now time to become truly conscious of looking after your body. It is the temple that houses our soul. And to make the most of this short time that we have as physical beings, we must watch what we breathe and ingest, stay away from toxic substances, and be mindful of emotional states of being. A more positive mindset will do wonders for your spirit and physical body. It is important to know and acknowledge that our thoughts are powerful. They are energy, and what we perceive, we create. As our bodies contain around 60% water, we have the ability to change our cellular structure as water stores this memory. This has been proven through the work of Masaru Emoto. He's the one that wrote the words on the bottles of water in The Secret. You can see that. You can also look him up. Masaru is his first name. Masaru, maybe. Emoto, Emoto. It is time to create a more harmonious lifestyle by eating healthfully, exercising, and changing our way of thinking. And don't forget to meditate, my friends. So the very strong quartz for this is Herkimer diamond, Tibetan quartz, Euclase, it's Euclase, selenite, singing quartz, and any platonic solid set, and that's talking about these little, these little shapes. You can get these on my website on the store. They are in various different crystals. You can get them in amethyst or selenite. I mean, not selenite, solid crystal. You can get them in citrine. I think I have them in citrine. You can have them in all kinds of different things. You just look them up, you'll find them. So there you go. And I also have the Herkimers on sale there too, and selenite. So there's that. That's a big deal. Love that energy. Love it, love it, love it. And now let's go into the crystal. Scolecite is very similar to selenite. Anything you see that's white, it conducts very strong energy, so it's always a good thing. And it is the crown chakra. And you know, if you guys are part of any of the meditations I do, and during this meditation we'll talk about, at the very last, I do a fountain of light where I shoot the light up out of the top of the crown chakra. That's what I'm talking about. Just like Old Faithful. We're going to send that light up, because when you do that, it rains down on everyone. And that's the whole thing about the divine healing and raising the vibration. When you raise the vibration of yourself, you raise the vibration for all. So, the medicine of scolecite is a powerful ally to assist in mastering the essence of inner peace. Scolecite is made up of hundreds of tiny slithers of white hair-like shards. Each shard is like a laser beam of pure white light energy from the cosmos, constantly channeling the love and peace from the universe into everyone who finds her or his way into its field. It brings the light of divine peace into the darkest depths of your being, illuminating and purifying the soul and offering the medicine of inner peace. So this enhances a deep sacred space of meditation and relaxation, promotes inner peace and tranquility, supports you in the awakening of your inner wisdom, allows access to deeply held subconscious memories for transformation, and assists in purification and illumination of the soul. Big heavy hitter, scolecite. So here we go. Let's have an amazing meditation, guys. I don't know what that rock was, but something went, something. Oh, I know what it was. It was that one. Yeah. It was my, this one was trying to talk to me, so I'm going to bring it out. It's my beautiful amethyst palm stone. And I'm going to bring out my selenite here, because I think it will help accentuate. I don't have scolecite yet. I say yet because I always want to try to find them as they come to me, because I feel like what I need shows right up. And scolecite's one of those rare ones. So here we go. Everybody ready? Breathing in beautiful white divine light from your crown chakra. Inhale. Hold it in your heart. Pulling the energy of divine pure white light into your heart, clearing all shadow energy, uprooting all deeply held fears, traumas, pains, illness, and disease. We remove all that no longer serves us as we excavate all that has been blocking our light and let it go like leaves from a tree. It falls away to our feet, and the wind carries it away as the universe allows us to clear our energy, clear our hearts, clear our minds and souls and physical bodies. As we bring ourselves back to the resonation of the beautiful frequency of divine healing, divine love and light, we allow ourselves to completely allow transformation and move all energy to the highest frequency possible for our highest good. As we exhale now to the sound of me. Second breath. Breathing in beautiful white divine light from your crown chakra, holding it in the crown. Inhale. Allowing the crown to open with the beautiful white light. Scolocite assisting in the amplification of the energy of light, bringing it brighter and brighter, burning away all blockages. All disconnections are now reconnected, stronger than ever, as we allow the communication from divine to move through us into our consciousness and awareness. We pour this light now into our pineal gland and open our third eye. As the pineal gland is activated and the third eye is fully open and able to process all visual, audible, and downloads of knowledge, we are in the place of beautiful spirit energy and in our highest vibration possible. As the universe allows us to see and have this information, it is for our highest good only, and we will never be in a place of fear or pain. This is for our beautiful transformation to allow us to walk in the light and feel safe and secure as we move forward in this divine life, all for our purpose and our presence here. We can trust this information always. Moving now into your throat chakra, allowing your throat chakra to fully open and activate. It's a beautiful rose blossom just blooming out, allowing you to speak your knowledge, speak what is being given to you as what you need to produce in this life. As you speak, you create. Using your compassion, your love, your need to be in a place of highest vibration to assist all others, you continue to speak abundance and creative energy. And as you do so, you help yourself and all around you. For as you bring yourself to a higher vibration, all goes with you. The entire universe is affected by the elevation of your energy. Moving now into your heart chakra a second time, allowing your heart to feel the energy of divine light pouring in as though a beautiful, fulfilling love that you've been waiting for an eternity for is now filling your soul. As your heart expands in the energy of divine love, you don't feel a lack for anything. All is quenched. There is no longing or feeling less than. There is worthiness and healing and divine absolute empowerment as you stand in the energy of all resonance of the divine resources of the universe match your heart. Moving now into your solar plexus chakra, allowing the divine light to move in as in 10,000 suns, allowing the strength and vitality to restore your inner will, your wellspring, your storehouse, the place where you dig deep when things get really tough. This is the place where we find the ability to overcome even the most devastating challenges. As this warehouse, storehouse, backup generator is held in its highest continued fulfillment, the universe is constantly restoring that energy so that you never are without. This is the energy that continuously builds itself back up to fullness without having to be told. This is the connection to Source that never breaks. We are tenacious, and our human selves can overcome anything because our spirit is stronger than we ever could imagine. Moving now into your sacral chakra, the place where creativity and divine creation through your own hands, as you're being called by divine to leave a legacy, whatever it may be, all is valid. Pay attention to what you're attracted to and what's attracted to you. Try everything, even if you've never done it before. Sometimes we are just in a place at the right time to find our destiny. Moving now into your root chakra, allowing the energy of your root chakra to penetrate the earth and go down into the core of Mother Gaia, anchoring you to the stabilization and the safety and security and healing energy of Mother Earth. As we exhale, we release all that no longer serves us. We release all fear, doubt, and shame. We release all toxic energies, traumas, all anxiety, all illness, disease, and disharmony. Exhaling now to the sound of me. Last breath, breathing in beautiful white divine light from your crown chakra. Inhale. Sending the light down your prana tube through all chakras we've just cleared, down the spinal column, releasing all residual energy trying to remain, sending it to the core of Mother Gaia through the root chakra. As Mother Gaia receives this energy, it is being purified, cleansed, clarified, and brought back to its highest frequency for its highest good. As this energy has now been stabilized and reborn into its highest potential, we can bring it back through our bodies, out through the crown of our head, the beautiful fountain of white light to rain down divine love, healing, abundance, peace, joy, happiness, prosperity to all. Exhaling now to the sound of me. Many blessings, my friends. Have a beautiful week. This is going to be an amazing energy. I can't wait to hear back from all of you. Love, light, and abundance to you. Namaste.